The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
39-yard line. Hey, 66, come get some. Come out here, come get some. He don't want it. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Coming, baby.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Mike Evans, he's gonna go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 61 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
51 to Mike.
And right away, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
God damn, this nigga slow. Jesus Christ.
And his guys will take over at the
I'm at the change him.
25-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brought down
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And the Rams first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And that is going to be incomplete.
Oh, why they show that shit?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Rodgers.
Oh, you dropped down too.
Complete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The fuck you mean? Time out.
And now the Bucs
We need to
decide
make my
take a
adjustments.
timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
And the Packer first down.
Check, 45 the mic. Get the ball. 45 the mic. Come on, baby. See what you got.
Rodgers again now. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Looking downfield
Fuck.
for Jones. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Damn.
And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Logan on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they gave up a touchdown.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm down. You don't know no better. 51's the mic, boy. 51. Watch the pass.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, 28 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What up, Mike?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Yes, sir. This shit deep. You said gun wing slide wheat is OP with the Bucks?
His guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2,
Did I run this play on? I don't think I did.
Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
I did run this play. Yeah, now I remember.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at his 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
just shy of midfield. Brady, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
51, no, 66. You. Right here, guys. Right, 51.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's fourth down.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and
Good tackle, though. Good
and we
tackle.
know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Tighten up. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Trying to improvise. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that
I'm
one.
about to blitz this nigga because he taking too damn long.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
88. 26, Mike. Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Throwing again. Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I got you. Watch safety creep.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers going to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Buccaneers 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up
Doesn't
to
it
the
feel
29.
like no matter what you do in the game, doesn't want you to win? That's fucking facts. No matter how hard you sweat, just to make your ass
Bucks
lose.
offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. He's crashing.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw is Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the blood. Watch the blood.
From the gun, Brady. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this.
So I don't know how Black Man does it. How does he avoid game cheating? Him and his immaculate record on race. So I don't know either, bro.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, me and you all day. All right, check it. I'm coming after you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Wait, what?
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Okay.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Double tight. 4 down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Here we go. 45.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end.
Why the fuck is he onside kicking it? I have no fucking clue, Mike. I have no clue. He just gave up a screenplay too.
And I guess I need to clarify.
He just gave up a screenplay too. I might not go for 2 right now, unless I already have 2.
21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try to run for it with Fournette. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of
No, you think he think I'm running inside zone.
They'll give Fournette another crack. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
They're really trying to make me lose though. I ain't going for 2 right now.
And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. Doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And his kick is right through.
The score, Packers 15, Buccaneers 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. And a Packer first down.
Check 52.
Now a first down carry by Jones. this one up to about the 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Got three down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Check. Sponge.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
You got it.
6-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Watch twist.
Gain of 7.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Crunch.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Switch.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert. 3 down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Watch the slant. Hey, alert 3.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Like, who the hell runs Monster State? Like, really?
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Who the hell runs that
Keeps
crap?
carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the
Whoever
extra
still
weight at
runs
all,
that
is he?
dumbass
Carrying
offense,
that
bro.
just as
Like, y'all
lightly as he holds
possess.
the football.
Yeah,
What a great performance so
For
far.
real.
3 touchdowns and it's got him in the lead.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their
crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost him.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Packers 29, Buccaneers 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Stays on his feet, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on
this bullshit again.
EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 41 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it.
It's funny how when other people kick onside kicks, like they could automatically get it, but as soon as I try it, like I can't get nothing.
But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts,
like, come on with that,
they
bro.
get these stops on defense. All hope is not lost.
This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the 2nd half. 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Rodgers throwing here. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this
Fucking
is going to be
course.
caught. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
The Packer first down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
To throw is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And 4 at the 14-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete. It's
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
45. Mike, 45. Go.
Now Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
the 3-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Out on the left. Move. 3 execute.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yo, Dominic, what's good, bro?
So now with seconds remaining, we get a
Yo, can this nigga just end the fucking game already? Like, come on, man.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Hell no. Hold on. God.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Oh, my
The
God.
setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set. And we're
Bro,
set
always
as
bringing
well
LeBron
as the
into
Saints get
shit,
ready
bro.
to
Like,
do
it's
battle
funny.
with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Of course, you had to bring LeBron. It's always about LeBron. Oh, that shit funny.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From midfield, here's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Airing this one out. It's caught inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He made me go back inside, bro.
That's over 40 yards of
If you would have made me go back inside, I would have scored.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They'll run for it with Fournette. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Breeze. Incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. back to throw now in his own end zone. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Why even set my zone
Trying to
drops?
escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Check, 45 to Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. We're good. High four, ready.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze.
Give me that.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Buccaneers. They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yo. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. Dude, 53. Hey, easy. 45. Check fast. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Breeze again here on second and 10. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready? Tight end right. You got three down.
From midfield, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
I can't believe they even let you play. We got 21. Hey, easy. Buzz, be ready.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. Looking left
Really?
sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Again, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
31-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. You can't hang. You're not going to get me.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Smith catches left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check. Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 26 Mike. Right here.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Breeze on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Check your backer. Hey, kill. Hey, easy. 26 Mike. Don't say nothing.
Here we go with Kamara.
No, sir.
And I think he went
No, sir.
backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On Play action. Now Brady. Flushed out right. That's caught by Howard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Brady now on first down. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. That throw by Brady incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
On first down, Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Now Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 42-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
The final shot before half for Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Deontay Harris. And taken down just past
Damn, that nigga flew.
about the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Levante David. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Leonard Fournette. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And
that was a good-ass play.
1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes our score 17-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and at the 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy. Motion.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he is going
Oh, but they didn't get it to me earlier though. That's good.
able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow waiting. On 1. Tight end left. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver.
I did not expect him to do that.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
We got 3.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Breeze again.
Give me that. Oh!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. There he goes left side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a bucket in.
Oh, there you go. Well, see, he had enough.